Hey guys, welcome back to the Meat Cutting Academy. In today's video we're going to be smoking this beef picanha on our Traeger grill. So stick around. Referred to as a coulotte or a top sirloin cap. And before we get started, we're going to cut the back of this. We're just going to score it. Not all the way through, just enough to kind of go a little bit through the fat, not to the meat. Kind of like in a checker pattern here. All the way down, and then going across the other way. There's not a lot of fat here, so I'll probably wind up keeping all this on here. So on this picanha, I'm going to use coffee rub. It's my favorite rub that Traeger makes, and I use this on pretty much all of my beef, just about. And it runs right around $10 in my local area, so it might be different where you live. But it's got pepper in here. I don't know the other ingredients. I'll have to put them in the description. But a good salt and pepper is really good for these roasts. And rub that in there really well in between your score marks. Flip it over. Coat the other side, that'll give it a nice crust. Okay, that's coated pretty well. Get the side here. And I got that side already. Alright guys, I think we're ready for the smoker. I've got my Traeger right now preheated to 280 degrees. So let's go out there and stick that on the grill. So I've got our Traeger set to 280 degrees. We're going to be cooking this fat down. And I'm going to use my probe here and take it off at about, I'm going to say 125 to 130. I don't like mine too rare. Right in that 120-ish range. And once it's done, we'll let that rest for about, I'd say 10 to 15 minutes and cut into it. Alright guys, it's done. It's at 130 degrees. It's a little longer than I wanted to have it on for, but that's okay. Alright guys, just pulled it off the Traeger. It was 130 when I pulled that off. So let's set this here, and we're going to let this rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. If you cut into this before it's done resting, all that blood is just going to drip out and you're not going to have a very juicy steak. So we're going to let this rest and we're going to come back to it. Alright guys, it's been 15 minutes. One thing I didn't go over in the while I was kind of cleaning it up and seasoning it and stuff was that the grain is going this way. You can kind of still see right here where it looks like the grain is going that direction. You want to cut opposite of that grain. So we're going to cut some of this and see how it looks. That's nice. Perfectly medium rare. That's really good. Haven't had that coffee rub in a while and I forgot what it was like, and man, that's so good. You guys need to try that if you haven't tried it already. Alright guys, that's how you cook a picanha on a Traeger smoker. Thanks for watching guys. Give me a like if you like this video, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one.